Howdy peeps, how we doing? Right? Are we doing well? Not alright. Are we doing well? Sorry. It's not a good way to start the video, is it? No, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been caught a bit off guard actually. A couple of things, obviously with the last couple of videos that I've done, which was just on the side and just on the side too. It was meant to be a continuation, but it was late and I named the videos differently, and is what it is. Sorry. I make mistakes, right? Anyway, first things first. So, ich will die Katz. Google it, Wikipedia. This humanoid figure is with a pronounced phallus. Now I understand. No, no, that's not what it was about. But fuck it, I'll take it. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that one. Fuck it, it's good. I like it. Anyway, one of the things that I did kind of find a bit interesting was after those two videos, I lost 3 subscribers. And I thought about that today, and I thought to myself, that's interesting. What about your other accounts? What about them? Shit. The first things that came to my mind were, in fact, the mother and start again, tongue tied. The mother, the maiden, and the crone. And yes, that is a air quotes Wicca paganism witchcraft kind of relation. For those of you that know about these things, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. It's just is what it is. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother going to the lengths and depths of explaining what it's about. I mean, it is kind of quite obvious, but no, I kind of get the impression one of them was a Taurus, one of them was a Scorpio, and I think there's a potential for another being a Leo. But I'm not too sure on the Leo, I won't lie. I'm not too sure on that one. But look, this is just thoughts, and I'm not really that fussed. I just found it quite entertaining, because as far as subscribers are concerned, like, you can subscribe to a channel and remain anonymous. Like, I won't see, if I was to plug in my computer and go through the subscribers and that, it doesn't necessarily give me all the usernames, and even usernames, I'm not going to know who's who. I'm not. But I did find it kind of quite interesting, because it's really a conversation that I never had. That little talk that I did about how things sort of panned out in that particular relationship. There's a few more cards that I left out actually. It was the I don't even know which card it is, but it was left out in the cold. It was the 3 of Swords. I think it might have been like the 5, maybe the 5 of Cups. I'm still not too familiar with the whole the tarot deck. I might actually pause this and look through it, because it's gonna fucking bug me. Bear with me. Alright, so I wasn't far off. It was actually the 5 of Pentacles. Oh shit. Anyway, I mean, look, that's history, to be fair. It's just is what it is, man. And I won't be the first person to have gone through all that BS, and I sure as hell won't be the last. But it's just the way the way everything sort of panned out, I think that's what fucked me off the most. And then this whole, can we just be friends after all that? And it's like, are you high? Are you on drugs? Like, are you on crack or something? Like, seriously, what the fuck? You don't do that to someone, right? You don't do that to someone and then expect to be friends afterwards. It's just not, you gotta be fucking crazy in the head for that shit. Your moral compass has got to be seriously fucked, But some people's moral compass is fucked, and yeah, is what it is. And like I said, for me, I do want. I want what I want. I've always wanted what I wanted, and truth be told, I thought I had that with that person, and maybe I did for a time, but it's you don't. Well, unless you're a karmic or something, And whereas I've just watched a real interesting video by another content creator that I've been watching recently, and it's just like, wow, you just like, I so want them to be right. It's like, man, because everything fucking resonated, like from the fucking beginning all the way through, and it's just like, shit, man, you just described everything that went on, like everything to the fucking T, from start to finish. And well, if I say finish, it's like the bullshit that carried on afterwards, And like I said in the other video, it's like, despite how red pilled a lot of guys are, and how they're so glad that they're going their own way, and they're not entertaining relationships with women, like intimate, romantic, whatever. I think in a lot of cases, it's you've got that. You do get that inner strength from going through a bad breakup, but the truth is, I think after a while, when that strength starts to die down, and you sort of look within yourself, and it's like, this isn't the same for everyone, right? I get it. But if there's something that you actually wanted to achieve in life, and you go through your own trials and tribulations with relationships, and maybe divorces and child custody cases and all this sort of a thing, it does really put you off. And it might put you off for a while, but I think, you sort of get to a stage, in some cases, this isn't for everyone, right? In some cases where you just think, fuck's sake, can I just have fucking someone nice, someone that ain't a bellend, someone that's, you're into each other as on the same level, on every level, and there's no bullshit, there's no, like, just the fuckery, the manipulation, like, oh well, you felt that they wronged you in this way, so you do something in retaliation to make yourself feel better, or to pretend that you're on the same level, or some shit like that. 2 seconds, or whatever. Just none of that. Just there's plenty of us that have seen it, within other people. I mean, sure, like, if you do a lot of people watching like what I do, you see all the different variations of relationships. A lot of them you sort of question as to how they even coexist without killing each other or walking away, But that said, I mean, I have kind of been close to that in the past, but, it's that thing. And whereas, if someone's got another path to walk, you have to just accept the fact that it's just part of it, man. It's just part of the process. There was a couple of couple of girls in the past, and it's just sort of like, I said to them, look, if you feel you have to make a choice, don't feel that you're restrained to being in a relationship with me. You know, you don't owe me anything. Now, if you wanted to stay with me, then that's different. But if your heart ain't in it, your heart ain't in it. You know, and then don't A, lie to yourself, and B, lie to me. And by staying in a situation where, you know, they'd have preferred it to gone off and done something else. And that's quite a heartbreaking thing, you know, in itself. But I think it's also that the right thing to do is, like, you're not putting the other person in a situation where they feel that they have to stay, you know. Because it's only going to breed discontent and hatred over time anyway, and it's like, who the fuck wants that in a relationship, right? But yeah, like I was sort of saying, it's like, I suppose, for me, the be all and end all is, you know, has been working towards getting my finances right, getting my life as on track as possible. You know, I've like many of you guys, I've had my hurdles and shit. You know, sometimes just life just throws several tests at you at the same time, and you're like, you're giving it the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just trying to do what's best to get the Three of Pentacles, or even the Three of Cups when you celebrate, when you finish juggling all that shit. And you know. But yeah, for me, it's definitely about the Ten of Cups and the world and the Chariot. You know, moving forward, wish fulfillment, happy family life. Whilst at the same time, you know, like I said in the other video, like, being the King of Cups, or becoming the King of, well, yeah, becoming and being, you know, going from being, in fact, you know, just going through all of it from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, and going through the different phases to get to of each level to attain that level, you know, of what each card represents in that particular scenario. And then eventually work your way up to sort of Emperor status, you know, which is kind of what I was saying, what I did, what I said. It's like, you know, that's you know, that's what they say about life. It's always about becoming a better version of yourself and self-improvement. And it's like, you know, sometimes, I mean, some would argue, well, it's God or a superior being or a superior force. You know, it might be God, it might be Great Spirit, whatever you believe in, you know, that puts us through these tests, I suppose, so that we can learn from these situations and become better versions of ourselves for the greater good of yourself. I want to point that one out. But at the same time, when you've got so many people out there, and I see a lot of them on a daily basis, in where, you know, I suppose they're the full reversed, maybe, if I've got the interpretation right, you know, the full reversed as in, you know, they think that they're like the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands at the same time, as well as being the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, and then the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You know, realistically, all that they really are is the devil. You know, they're just driven by obsession, by the things that they're not, the things that they aren't going to be if they carry on their path, rather than doing the work. They'd rather just try and, you know, just being able to talk the talk, but when it comes to walking, it's like, these motherfuckers need crutches to hold them up, because they're going to be like the Five of Pentacles. They're going to be left out in the cold when the truth comes knocking. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Anyway, This has been an interesting way to remember the tarot, I've got to say. Didn't think I'd do it like this, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this one up. So, yeah, interesting that I lost 3 subscribers after that, after those couple of videos. Don't worry, I know you're still watching me. You know what they say. Rejection leads to obsession, right? Just saying. Anyway, thanks to most of you for watching. Those of you that come here with good intentions, I appreciate that. And yeah, well, I hope you found it useful, informative, or entertaining, or whatever. And I suppose from, I suppose not Kokopelli exactly, but from, fuck it, I'll take it on the chin. From Biggest Dickus here, stay cool, stay free, peace out.